Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Today we are going over a little bit more of the progress I've made this past week on the Fall of Aether Station. As you can see, there's a lot of visual changes. I got some artwork in the background here. I think it looks super cool. Need to do some tweaks, but overall it looks super cool. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Before we get going, if you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. It really helps out a lot, especially with motivation. Burnout's kind of a thing with any game. But the thing that you will find most interesting is that Wishlists should be coming very soon. I've submitted the Steam page, so should have a link to that probably by next week where you guys can start wishlisting the game. Alright, let's get into what has really changed. I finally added this stuff loading at the start of the game, so you can actually like save your settings. I know that's really dumb and should have been from the start, but it's here now. Alright. I've had to do like a lot of tweaking. There's been a lot of play testing this past week with some of my friends. Hopefully have some more play testing in the open coming up here. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments below so we can get you in the Discord. We can get you set up to help, you know, play test stuff. But yeah, so I'll just start going in. I've changed the leveling a little bit to make it a little bit longer to level stuff up. I added some screenshots, or not screenshots, some concept art of the systems. Going to be adding more. This is the only one right now, just to kind of feel out the style and how it looks. Trying to add in some lore to the game that I've had like written down, but actually get it into the game now. I fixed that bug from last week too, where the audio stopped playing. The hardest thing I'm having right now though is getting a background for this. What do I want in the background here? I got a few guys working on something, or I should say a few artists working on something, and we'll see how that goes. But I have had to also like focus on play testing as well, because one of my friends was able to abuse it pretty badly. There's not a whole lot to talk about with these waves here. I added another 30 some waves, so trying to get up to like 100 waves per, well not per, just 100 waves in general. All the waves will be the same for each level, but there'll be different paths and everything. So let's take a look here. Got a new UI here, so you can see the leveling up. Yeah, so I've added a progress bar for leveling up that looks a lot better than the one did before. And this UI just overall looks a lot more put together than what I had before. I am trying to find a way that, it's like there's so many ships here and you have to manage all of their ranks and stuff. So let me know what you think. What do you think about like an auto level thing here? You select the skill that you want to rank up and it just automatically does it. Does that sound interesting? Let me know. I've also slowed the ships way down for movement. So now you can have like the whole fleet moving around. The problem is they can like stack up on top of each other. And I need to speed these guys up. They're way too slow. But they'll like stack up on top of each other and it'll look probably terrible. I suppose we'll see. Let's see if the ranking images fit in nice. As you can see, this doesn't quite overlap perfectly. Anybody rank up? You ranked up. Okay, so that fits in there nicely. I'm playing on a 4K monitor, so it's a little bit easier to see some of these things, but playing in like a 1080p monitor is kind of rough, which is another problem I've got to work on. The game looks so crisp in 4K. It just looks so good. I love it. And especially in this, you can't see it, but it's playing in 90 frames per second. Whereas it scales. It scales nicely. I do need to work on this zoom so that it like tries to keep the mouse in the center. That's a little bit more annoying than I thought it was going to be to implement. So I'm also kind of just debating, do I just get rid of the... Can I interrupt a move here? I cannot interrupt a move. Okay. Is that something I should fix, or do you think that you've committed? No, it doesn't really make sense, like, space combat-wise, does it? Like, you should be able to interrupt a move command. Yeah, I gotta shift that up, like, 1 pixel up and, like, 2 pixels to the right, and then shorten how far it goes. Okay, alright. I'm learning. Everything's development for me. It always is all the time. But I am looking for like what kind of features you guys would like to see in this as we go forward. Because we're getting close to like having a beta version and all the features kind of smoothed out where it's, well, what do I do next? What do I focus on next? Uh-oh. Whew, I thought the game crashed. That was a weird hitch though. Couldn't move that guy for a second. That was kind of weird. Yeah, that was a really weird frame rate hitch. I wonder what that was. I don't think it was anything loading. My game doesn't use that many resources to hitch like that. Must just be a debug thing. At least I hope so. Hope so. But yeah, that's really all I got for this week. I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but we're kind of getting down to the bug fixiness of it. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts as I go through like level design and visual updates and kind of tweaking how these things work. That input's going to be invaluable to make the game take it from what I've created to what we want to see at the end. So let me know in the comments below. Look forward to hearing from you guys. But for now, take care. I'll catch you later.